How you going, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Unfortunately, it's been too long since I've made one, but here we are. It's not the 75, it's working on the 80 again. I promise a 75 video is coming. I've been slacking on editing that next video. Only myself to blame. Anyway, my 1FZ80 series has been copying a bit of love lately. As you can see, it's sitting a bit taller in the front now. It's got 4-inch coils installed. That was last weekend's project with the boys. I've also just welded on a secondary aerial bracket. That's for an AM FM aerial, so be putting that on today. But got the box trailer connected last night after work. Went and picked up another bonnet. Now, why? Peeling clear coat, scratched, looks like crap. It's the exact same as mine pretty much, just with no scoop in it. If you're walking towards my 80, the first thing to typically be noticed is, well, did you install that bonnet scoop? Where's your clear coat? It's always bonnet that attracts the most attention. And yes, it looks like crap. That's how it's installed. I didn't do that. All right, so I gotta piss this bonnet scoop off because every person I meet, everyone that I speak to about this car, it's always the question asked somewhere in the conversation, did you install that bonnet scoop? No, I know, it's horrible, okay? So I'm gonna be painting this bonnet myself today. Got to block it all back, make it Mickey. It doesn't really need any filler work except for one of the dings that I just mentioned, which isn't too bad at all. So block it back, make it look good. If it's not perfect, I'm not fussed. It's not a show car. Then I'm gonna attempt to spray it myself. First time ever spraying, we'll see how that goes. Should be fun. I forgot I was filming this whole process and just started working on the bonnet. There was 2 little dings and I just shoved a little bit of filler in there. Now, as you can see, like the top's all faded, but I've scruffed that back just with some fine sandpaper and you can see the color difference. Like underneath's good, so I think it's only gonna need 1 coat, but we'll see, especially with this body filler. Obviously the ding wasn't that big, it's just a small little ding in the middle. I've put too much on, but once that sands down, they'll be good. So, gonna go to Super Cheap now. Yes, I'm using Super Cheap paint. It's probably not good, but we're gonna test it and see how it goes. It's a lot cheaper and less fluffing around than going to an actual paint store today and waiting for my mix and whatever. So we'll go to Super Cheap, get them to mix it and go from there. Just put you there. Just ran to Super Cheap quickly. Got my clear coat. It's all color spec brand. We'll see how it goes. Got my thinner, and then I got the mixed up paint in my color code. Showed me it looks the exact same. It might be a bit off, but what do you do? It's not going to be perfect. So go back home, prepare this bonnet for paint. Away we go. Also on the underside of it, I'm not going to be painting it, but I will just take these pins out so I can get this sound deadening mat out, heat-proof mat kind of thing. That way I can access the bolts for those washers and take them out so they're not in the way anymore. So we'll do that. All right, let's start the fun job of sanding this. Start the time lapse. For the next hour and a half of my life, I sanded away at this bonnet using this small block, which could have been a bit bigger, but it did the job. Sanding with a sanding block is a lot better option than either using an orbital sander or hand sanding it with a really small block. Using the big block gives you an even finish and sands it all at once. Hitting the bonnet with the block reduces having warps and ripples and waves throughout the whole bonnet after it's painted. All right, 220 grit's pretty much done the whole bonnet in it. A few little deeper dents that I've just 1, 2, 3, 4, just a little bit of filler. Got to run, get a haircut. I'll come back and sand that all down. And then that's honestly pretty much it. There's a few deeper scratches I've still got to get out along this side. I'll just kind of take that back to primer like I have throughout the bonnet. And then that's pretty much it. All right, I washed the whole bonnet. Now I've just been blocking it back, wet sanding it with 400 grit sandpaper. I've got 1,000, but it really doesn't need 1,000 grit. So we'll do this 400 and then really that should be it. I'm like a Smurf, but red. A red Smurf. All right, we'll try and hook we will hook the box trailer up. Get the bonnet in it, put a strap over it, make sure it's drop sheeted so the strap doesn't rub. And away we go, eh? Away we go. I've got to paint this aerial mount up as well. All right, I'm at my dad's place now. Got Ben here Benny's Rodeo. You would have seen that in the last few trips we filmed. Got some wax and grease remover that I'm just quickly wiping my bonnet in to clean it all up. Got the compressor going, so the compressor's all good. Got the spray gun there. It's a matter of mixing up paint and putting some on. Bad. So we got 2 parts base coat, 1 part thinner. So we'll put, let's see, go 20 with the base coat and 10 with the thinner, whatever that works out to be, and bang. Pull that in there. Should I do the whole thing or just a little bit? Stay there. Oh, I've got paint on my nose. Big Aussie boy. See the stamp on the bone?
Oh, okay.
Do you want to move that? Or will you go straight on it there? It's already better than my bonnet, eh? 1 coat down. Now, I did notice there's a few little spots that I missed. Well, 1, but it's all right. No biggie, no stress. Yay.
I went in today with absolutely no clue on how to paint, and if you know how to paint, you can probably see in this video what I'm doing wrong. I didn't know at the time the right spacing and speed when spraying. You're supposed to lap your last run with the first run you're doing now about halfway, meaning that you're supposed to spray half where you just sprayed and half on the new spot.
Final mix-up of paint.
Paint. All right, so Benjamin over there, playing with my 80, we were looking at it and we had started cleaning out all the guns and stuff with thinners, looked at it, and he got down low and looked at it and saw that there was a spot right in the middle where you could still see a bit of the primer undercoat. So I've just hit it again, and now it's looking pretty bloody schmick. The metallic has come up pretty bloody good. There's not really any spots you can fault. It's very, very straight.
It was now time to spray the clear coat. Again, like spraying the paint, I was going too quick and not overlapping my runs enough.
All right, so Ben's been replaced with Charlie. Say hi.
Hi.
We're gonna do 2nd coat of clear now. It's got a layer of dust, so I've got to clean that up with a microfiber cloth. But 2nd layer of clear coat, and then hopefully it's good. I might need a 3rd one because I ran out halfway through. As you can see, where it went on thick, it's good. Where it went on thin, no good.
When you don't apply your clear coat properly, you can get a thing that's called orange peel. It's a slight waviness in your clear coat. Most of the time, you can get rid of it by sanding it back with 1,000 grit sandpaper, up to 3,000 if you really want to, and then buff it and polish it, and it comes up looking perfect.
All right, so the clear's on, and honestly, it's not perfect. Like, it's a bit patchy, but overall, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it's applied. So now I'm going to quickly take my bonnet off, wait for this to dry. It should only be not long at all. The recoat time's 5 minutes. That's when it's touch dry. So yeah, after that, I'll put it on. But like I said, it's not perfect, but it's pretty bloody good. All right, fast forwarding another hour or 2, whatever it's been. The bonnet's on the 80. Obviously the 2nd aerial's on as well. So stoked. Looks sick. Oh no, is that paint? It looks sick. Of course, it's not actually done yet. I've still got to polish it and wax it. That's where you get the gloss coming from the clear coat. At the moment, it's still slightly dull, as you can see. But blending in with the rest of the car, it's bloody blending really, really nice. So I'm super stoked with that. So 4-inch coils, bonnet, dual aerials, a few little slight modifications, and yeah, the 80s changed.
All right, so I'm filming this a week later. It's still painted, still looking good. Hasn't started flaking yet. So, well, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Just thought I'd showcase the journey for fun. Why not?
Anyway, legends, if you've enjoyed, please be sure to like, subscribe, help me out. There's another 75 video coming soon. I promise. I don't break promises. All right, it's Friday afternoon. I'm going to go enjoy the weekend. I'll see you next time.